Alright, let's get this going. Stream is up. Just missing a few people. 2 people, actually. Let's see if I can actually find them. Oh, crap, I just remembered something. I need to turn down game audio. There we go. Okay. Okay, Twitch, that's what I need to do. I need to share my Twitch in here. God dang it, that's right, I need to change the name of this. Yay! It is not round 3, it is round 4. Spain. Go. Done. Oh. Let's share. Okay. Copy link. Oh my gosh, I am being spammed with crap. Sorry for the kind of unprofessionalism. Okay, now let's set up the grid, shall we? Ah! Oh boy. Just so much going on. Oh wait, I'm in the wrong spot. We can set up grid. Okay, let's see. Aries starts last. He's last. Then it's Kuzzy. After Kuzzy, it is Uncle Eric, Age. After Age, it is Kian. After Kian, it is Carlos, but for some reason Carlos isn't here currently. He checked in, but isn't here. So then it's Mateo. Where did Mateo go? Mateo's gone. Yes, that's right. I need to actually send him an invite. Mateo, there you are. Invite to game. Ah, crap, that's gonna reset this whole thing, isn't it? Confirm changes. Okay, is Mateo here now? Yes, Mateo is here. And oh, ladies and gentlemen, Mateo has made a new driver change. He is now with V-Carb. Okay, let's continue editing. Okay, didn't do too bad. So it's Mateo after Kian. And then it's Hope. After Hope, it is MTD. After MTD, it is Stonic. After Stonic, it is Red. And Red is for some reason not here. God dang it, that's right. Lumen just joined as well. Let me see the standings. He is actually going to be right above Hope. And then it's Max. What happened to Max? Did Max leave? Jeez. Oh, Stonic. Sweet. Yeah, he never checked in, so I was never able to. Or he did. Did he? No, I don't know. He's 6th in the standings, so ahead of MTD. And then it's Nebula. And boom. That should be the grid. I need to update something real quick. Hold on. Okay, that's sorted. Okay, Angry is here. What the heck? Angry Link. There he is. Don't know why I didn't show him earlier. Angry. Should be P3. So he is ahead of Stonic. Just like that. Confirm changes. Okay, yep, Red's not making it. His power is still out. We're missing one person, I believe. Sorry about this, ladies and gentlemen. It's not usually this chaotic. Okay, who are we missing? I believe we are missing one more person. Cookie. Cookie's not here. Let me go and try to send him an invite. And he's not even online. Okay, cool. Sweet. Okay. Whew. We should all be ready now. So, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to a brand new addition into this championship. Tier 2 racing, ladies and gentlemen. Round 4 here at the Spanish Grand Prix. La Catalonia. No, it's the Catalonia. No, Barcelona to Catalonia circuit. There we go. Woo! Woo! This is gonna be. Why is that one ready up? If you're watching the streams, don't ready. If you're watching the stream, don't ready. Not yet. And they're not even listening. Oh, yes. Okay. Okay. I'll just speed through this. Round 4, Season 1, Tier 2. Last week, we did Singapore in the wet, and we had a newcomer become our next race winner, Mateo, in the V-Carb. Last week, he was in the Kicks Albert, but he moved over to V-Carb. Now, yeah. Woo! Okay. That was actually pretty quick. Alright, we can get right back into racing. Oh, boy, all the chaos is finally over. Let me just tell them to already up now. There we go. Let's all ready up. Oh, okay. They just started doing it without me. Woo, ladies and gentlemen, let's get it going, huh? And then let's go to my Twitch so I can bring up the text. Yeah, the text chat. And here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, back with another addition into this thrilling championship. If you don't remember, last weekend was the Singapore Grand Prix in the wet conditions, where we saw our championship leader, Kuzi Stu, DNF on the penultimate lap, losing the lead out to his teammate, Oxy Aries, in the Williams. So now Aries leads the championship over his teammate. Woo! Exciting stuff. And Ferrari is still leading the Constructors' Championship. Oh my goodness. This is going to be absolutely mental going to the remainder of the season. Halfway through, ladies and gentlemen. And not only that, this race is considered a home race for 3 of our drivers. Both Ferrari drivers are Brazilian, and this is the closest thing they are saying is to their home. So they're considering this their home race. And then Mateo, who is actually Spanish, is here representing his home country. The formation lap is on their way, ladies and gentlemen. Ooh, a mix of tires, ladies and gentlemen. Soft, medium, hard, soft, hard, soft, medium, soft. Woo! People going aggressive at the beginning stages of this race. And then we have others like Newman, Nebula. There's your possible race strategies. And as you can see, oh! Decal, he is a brand new driver, ladies and gentlemen, just joining the grid today, literally, and going off during the formation lap. Hopefully there is not any damage. I mean, there shouldn't be. It's set to regular. So reduced, sorry, not regular. So hopefully nothing major, but those tires definitely lost some life to them. So, Prey in the McLaren Luminity, sorry if I butchered your name there, is going to be able to get Cal on the race start, jumping him. Possibly. We don't know, ladies and gentlemen. The back of the grid is still pretty far away. Oxy Aries and Kuzi all the way in the back. Their tires are going to be super worn by the time they line up, and the rest of the grid is going to... Oh, and look at that. 2 of our drivers have been, quote-unquote, disqualified from the formation lap, so they're going to be sitting on the tarmac even longer than everyone else. Their tires are just gonna be ice cold. Woo-wee! The cow trying to line up. Oh my goodness, ladies and gentlemen, we're getting on it. Woo! Here we go. Every car lined up. Tires warm but cooling quickly. Engines starting to roar. 5 lights shining brightly. And the tires go spinning towards turn 1. Let's see how this goes. Oh, Mad Max in the Red Bull has... Oh, and there's carnage in the background, ladies and gentlemen. Already. Mad Max already lost positions, and and Mateo, our winner last week, has damage, and the 2 Williams made it up. They're up multiple positions. Yellow flag in the first sector with Mad Max. Kuzi loses a position to the Haas. Oh my goodness, ladies and gentlemen, we gotta go looking at what's going on in the rear. Oh, Kuzi is going for a move. Let's ride along with him. Trying to make a move on the Ferrari. Remember, ladies and gentlemen, Ferrari is leading the Williams in the championship by 34 points. So every point, every position matters. Kuzi already feeling the effects of that dirty air. Carnage, carnage, carnage already happening. Let's look on the rear wing of Kuzi, our runner-up in the championship. Ooh, contact made. Mateo bumps the Mercedes off track. And Kuzi got an excellent exit out of the final corner. Let's go back, ladies and gentlemen, to Oxy Aries, who for some reason has a different name this time, in the Williams, trying to make moves. Our championship leader suffering. DRS is activated on this lap, ladies and gentlemen.
Chris, happening?
Oh, Trident, oh my goodness! HTO!
I'm late.
Uncle Eric just got spun out of turn 4. He just got spun out and losing multiple positions. Kuzi is making moves on the other Ferrari, coming super close, just losing just a bit of traction out of that corner, out of turn 7, I believe that is. Prey, the hunter, from the front row all the way down to P6. What happened? I do not know. Oh my goodness, ladies and gentlemen. Ami Nebula in the Alpine, the only driver on those hards, is doing works right now, all the way up to P2. Sure, he has a 3.6 second gap, but he is going to have longer tire life.
Hold on. Chris, how late am I?
Say again?
How late am I?
We're on lap 3 now, so.
Oh, we're on lap 3. Okay, I'm doing it.
Oxy Aries now coming up. P9 and Kuzi losing positions again to the McLaren. And Kian in the Ferrari is hunting down the Mercedes of Lumen. And Kuzi, I'm sorry, I didn't even see that, makes a move on the McLaren to get up, but the McLaren is fighting back. Oh, no, some wheel banging. Oh, and Kuzi sends it around the outside as Kian in the Ferrari overtakes Lumen. Ladies and gentlemen, this is getting spicy. Kuzi trying to make a move on the Mercedes as well. Oh, contact! Contact, and the front wings are out, and Lumen is out. That is definitely up on Lumen there. If I was any of the soft runners, I would pit right now. Sure, I would lose positions, but I would come out on fresher tires and the ability to possibly go for a one-stop. Oh! What happened?
What?
Aries! Oxy Aries has retired from the race!
Why is he... What?
Cozy is going into the...
Aries. Hold on, wait, I don't see him on track. Did he retire in the pit?
Kuzi is going into the pits for a brand new front wing. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a VSC, so anything can happen right now.
Yo, the bottom two of pit. So
Yep.
I don't know if you could do a one stop. Are they on hards? What tires are they on?
Kuzi has come out. Oh! What is going on?
Where?
Oh! Angry hit with the drive-through penalty for speeding under the VSC. We're back into green.
That reminds me of Brazil. Season 2, man.
That is true. Back during his tier. Oh wait, that's right. You during season 2 and tier 1, you also got a drive-through penalty and got disqualified from the Brazilian Grand Prix.
Yeah, that was not fun for me, man.
Oh! What is the Aston Martin is under threat of the Haas, but is just barely able to stay ahead. With all this fighting going on, the Alpine on those hards.
Does he look for it?
What happened?
The Haas is sniffing that Aston Martin, dude.
He is indeed. I'm surprised he didn't go for a move there. Maybe because he went a little wide outside of the exit of turn 4.
Wait, what's the Haas's battery?
The Haas's battery is at 80% battery. The Aston Martin's going to be completely vulnerable. Oh, what happened in the rear? Kuzi is off! Going backwards!
What the fuck?
What is going on? What did he miss? Kuzi in the Williams got some contact from Mateo in the Visa Cash App.
Oh, they're side by side!
Whoa! Oh my goodness! There is so much going on up and down the field.
Watch the Haas.
The Aston Martin has no battery. He's going to be vulnerable to the Haas. The Haas going around is able to make the move, but the Aston Martin is going down the inside. Contact is made.
The Haas stays in front.
And the Haas keeps the position. Honestly, if the Aston Martin did not stay back,
That's good.
that was going to be a penalty for the Aston Martin if he went on to keep pushing.
Oh, Aston's got damage.
The Aston has damage, and the Ferrari is right there.
Oh, that Ferrari's on his inside.
Oh my goodness.
Oh.
That Ferrari is ferocious. Underfueled as always is Kian. Oh, the Aston Martin goes wide, and the Ferrari is able to take the position, and but the Aston Martin did get DRS, but the Ferrari does have more battery. Ladies and gentlemen, this is wild. And the Kick Sauber of DeKalb, remember, ladies and gentlemen, he is brand new to this series, to this league. So that is why he started on pole, and look at him, creating a massive gap between himself and the Alpine. And the Alpine is starting to lose some time to the Haas behind. Septic, angry about what happened during the Singapore Grand Prix, his mistake, giving himself a slide and slightly spinning, losing out to Mateo, losing the race win, is desperate to catch up to the Alpine and later to the Kick Sauber. The Haas is seeing red in these shallow waters. And I can assure you, it is not wine. It is bloodlust. DRS on the second mini straight, chasing down the Alpine. And matter of fact, the Alpine is actually gaining a little bit of time on the Kick Sauber. Are those hards actually starting to get into a better window than the softs? Remember, ladies and gentlemen, according to the possible race strategies, the softs are expected to come into the pits on lap 8. So these tires are going to be screaming at this point.
As he goes down into turn 1 on the inside. Later on
But
the break.
Septic in the Haas is proving my theory wrong. Oh, he has a little bit of a snap.
Alpine fighting back.
Alpine around the outside, fighting tooth and nail. Oh, contact! And the Alpine pushes the Haas wide. The Alpine, okay, he never got ahead. Okay, I was gonna say he's gonna need to get the position back. Oh my goodness, let's ride along with the Alpine.
More battery to get by.
The Alpine's front left is looking a little worn. So does the Haas's front left. These two are losing time fighting each other. I know the Haas is wanting to track down the Kicksalver. But if he continues fighting with the Alpine, he's not going to be able to catch up. HTO, after having that spin, moves up to P7 after overtaking the Mercedes of Once Hope.
Oh, Alpine on the move down the front straight.
Alpine.
He's returning the favor.
And no contact is made this time, thankfully.
That's with the better exit. Gaining.
He does. Ooh, but he slid out wide. Oh, MTD, the Aston Martin pits. He goes on to mediums. He is not going to finish the race.
Are getting close to each other. Oh, is the Red Bull gonna come out? Yeah, Red Bull comes out ahead of Aston.
The Red Bull, after having some kind of spin or contact on the opening lap, pitted on the first lap and is now coming back out ahead of the Aston Martin. But the Aston Martin has fresher tires, and on those hards, he could possibly go all the way to the end. But will he? I feel like he pitted just a little too early to attempt a one-stop.
Haas into the pits.
Haas into the pits.
Please don't speed. He's speeding. Oh, come on, no.
He is good. He is clear. He learned his mistake in the first race. He is not looking to repeat history. The McLaren also goes into the pits.
Holy.
Nebula on those hards is making a statement. I talked with him earlier before the race. He was not confident about his ability to make up positions or go for any move. But look at him now, P2 in the race. Sure, the Ferrari of Kian is catching him slowly, but on those 9-lap-old softs compared to the 9-lap-old hards of the Alpine, I don't know if the Ferrari is even going to be a threat. Oh my goodness, Trident. This is why I love Tier 2 Formula racing.
This is intense, man. I wonder if that undercut's gonna work.
Oh, and Decau goes into the pits. Nebula inherits the lead. And I am so sorry to interrupt you, but that is major in this early stages of the race.
Yeah, but Omni Nebula's on those hard tires, so he may be okay. I don't know.
Once Hope in the Mercedes pits. He's getting rid of his hards, only going 9 laps on them.
Weird. Looks like the Ferraris, both Ferraris have gone up 7 and 8 positions. That's almost the entire grid.
Yes, Cozy in the Williams will overtake the Mercedes of Once Hope. Now the question is he out of the race after having that colossal contact with Purple and Ink fighting? Remember, ladies and gentlemen, Angry was able to defend large majority of the race from most of the grid. Yet again, that was in wet conditions. This is completely dry with that massive DRS zone. Will Angry be able to keep the Aston Martin behind? And Kian in the Ferrari pits. Omni Nebula has a massive gap now. If Nebula doesn't make any mistakes, he could pull off a one-stop and win the race. We might have a new race winner. 16 seconds is the gap between Nebula and Decal. But Decal is under threat from Septic in the Haas. He is on medium tires. A stop softer than those hards that the Kick Sauber has put on.
Oh, watch ink in purple.
Angry, surprisingly holding off purple. 11 lap old mediums compared to the 3 lap old hards. Oh, purple's going for a move down the inside, but he went too wide. Angry gets the switchback.
Hey, Septic and Cal. Septic and
Cal, oh my goodness, ladies and gentlemen, around the outside. But has Septic made the move too early? Cal's going to have DRS on this straight. And Cal has more battery. Cal is catching. Let's ride aboard. Does he go for a move down the inside? Yes, he does. And he gets it. He gets the move. He is back ahead. But the Haas is still riding him. Loses just a little bit of time due to the dirty air out of turn 3. But he is still in this fight. Even with the constant fighting between these two massive rivals during this race, they are still slowly gaining time on Omni Nebula. And Angry has gone into the pits, succeeding the position to the Aston Martin, to the Williams, and to the Mercedes. Cozy in the Williams, slowly closing the gap ever more to the Aston Martin.
Cal went wide. Cal's defending. Holy.
Cal's going to be completely vulnerable here. He does have more battery, but he had a worse exit. Septic is going to be right. Oh, and Nebula goes into the pits, coming out on mediums. I believe he pitted too early. Oh, contact! Cal has a semi-spin.
I'll be right back.
Oh my goodness. HTO is still out on his mediums from the beginning of the race. Still climbing. Remember, ladies and gentlemen, HTO from our previous 2 races has been known to underfuel immensely and stretch out his tires to a massive extent. What is Tio's plan here today? In Omni Nebula, I think he pitted too early. I think he should have stayed out longer. Gone for a one-stop attempt. But since he has pitted to the mediums, I think he just made himself a sitting duck. Kian slowly closing the gap to his teammate. Oh! And Eric, Uncle Eric goes into the pits. He's speeding. Does he get under the speed limit? Yes, he does. He is safe from any penalties. Does Eric go onto hards? Yes, he does. He is looking to finish the race on these set of hards. Judging based off the rest of the field, it looks like everyone else will need to do another stop. So I think he's done it. I think he's made the correct move. Septic is slowly creating a gap between himself and Cal after the contact made earlier. Kuzi goes into the pits, coming back out on hards. He is looking to do a one-stop as well. And he was going to be coming out behind, just ahead. Oh my goodness, is there going to be chaos again? Mateo overtakes Kuzi. Remember, ladies and gentlemen, these two do not have a good history this race so far. Mateo pitted just 4 laps ago onto brand new mediums, getting an undercut. Septic goes into the pits. That is his second stop. Nebula overtakes the Ferrari and is closing in on the other Ferrari. Nebula, if he somehow manages to control the degradation on his tires, he might be able to go all the way to the end. But yet again, that's going to be a very tall ask, ladies and gentlemen. Kian is slowly losing time to Ami Nebula in the Alpine. Nebula is within DRS now. Oh! In the back, Kuzi is gaining on Mateo, but is not close enough to make a move. Kuzi is pissed off, ladies and gentlemen. I know him and he is livid. Especially with the contact made earlier in this race. Kuzi basically bump drafting the V-carb and going for a move. Oh! Mateo takes out the Williams once again. That is a penalty coming the way of the V-carb. That is for sure. Both V-carb and Williams have front wing damage. The V-carb more than the Williams. It is just looking disastrous for Williams right now. Back to the front, the Alpine is slowly gaining on Kian. The Alpine just needs to get closer. Whoa, what was that? A lag spike. Oh, and Kuzi retires from the race. Williams will have no points this race, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, and Kuzi retires in the pits. And that could mean no DRS, right? No. Ami Nebula still has DRS, but had a bad exit. Not able to make a move on Kian. Just the dirty air from the Ferrari ahead is just ruining the Alpine's race right now. While up ahead, the kick salver of Cal is just going further ahead, not having to worry about anything. He is in his own race, ladies and gentlemen. Septic, once in the battle for once in the battle for the race win, is so far back. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't know if he will be able to come back and get the race win. I think Cal is going to finish the race on these hards. He pitted earlier than Septic, but due to Septic's decision to go for a two-stopper, yeah, I'm just not sure. Omni Nebula is still riding the rear wing of Kian in the Ferrari, but his tires, his front tires are just going to be screaming at him. Please stop. I can't take this anymore. Get ahead or back off. Are the tires screaming right now?
Who are we watching?
Watching the Alpine trying to get onto the Ferrari, but the Ferrari is just not able to make. The Alpine is just not able to make a move. He gets close, but then loses time, having a bad exit out of the final corner. His tires are just screaming at him. I know that for sure. You need to be within 0.6 of a second in order to make a move at turn 1. And then Septic and Prey, the Haas and McLaren, both in their own race. Hold on, never mind. Oh my goodness.
What?
Uncle Eric is getting himself back into this race. He is riding.
Uncle Eric?
Yes, Tio. Tio is in Portuguese for uncle. Uncle Eric. Oh my goodness.
Mistakes.
Oh
he's
my.
got a perfect entry and exit. Come on, Ferrari, push.
He is playing this
battery.
good. He is playing this good. He's staying back, making sure he has DRS. But yet again, the McLaren ahead is also trying to harvest.
Way better exit. He's done for. McLaren's done for.
Yep, and that's the move done. But the McLaren is coming back.
But the inside turns into the outside.
Ooh.
He has to tuck back.
But that McLaren will be fighting back on this home straight.
Ferrari has a full battery.
But the McLaren goes to the pits. Uncle Eric pitted on lap 15, so he is going for a one-stop.
We have Septic on the 2-stop ahead of him.
Yep.
Everyone else is on the 1-stop besides a couple, or a 3-stopper from Matsu.
Yep, Mateo, our race winner, has gotten himself into multiple
Is Septic gonna get DRS off of this? Oh no, he's not. Is he gonna get DRS off the lapped car? Is the spoiler open?
No,
it does not. He's disappointed.
He was ahead of the lapped car.
Omni Nebula is gonna get DRS this lap.
But he needs to be closer. 7/10. He needs to have a good exit. Does he have a good exit? He does!
He's not going into the slip. He's not going to do anything. Why aren't you going into the slipstream? Go into the slipstream.
He's having a good exit out of the final corner, but he's just not going into the slipstream.
How much battery does that Ferrari have?
The Ferrari, they're sitting at about the same battery. 3640.
10 laps remaining.
12 laps remaining.
12 laps, same thing. A bit slidey from the Alpine.
The Kick Sauber is about to lap P9, the Red Bull.
The McLaren or Mercedes.
He's already lapped the Mercedes. What I'm
you
saying
said P9 the Red Bull.
Oh, sorry, P8 the Red Bull. Sorry.
Yeah. All good.
And he's getting DRS from the back marker. Wow, that just helped his race immensely. And with the back markers becoming ghosted, he doesn't need to worry about leaving space or anything. question is he getting dirty air from that back marker? The sector would not suggest he just went 5/10 quicker in the first sector.
Purple into the pits.
Red Bull into the pits. Oh,
Purple.
Purple into the pits. Going for a
Screw those tires.
two-stopper.
I don't want them anymore.
These tires are screaming at me, he says.
And surprisingly enough, like the last corner is where you get a lot of your tire degradation. That high-speed Gear 6, Gear 7 corner that this Alpine's about to go on.
Uncle Eric, if he finishes where he stands, he will become our new championship leader after the double DNF from the Williams, gaining the driver's lead by 2 points. And Kian, his fellow Brazilian compatriot, will be in third. Still,
Yellow flag, Aston Martin.
the Aston Martin retires. What happened? Does that bring out the safety car? That might
so.
just flip this
Other
entire
cars
race on its head.
No safety car.
The one time you're saying safety car.
Huh? Alpine's losing time to the Ferrari, man. Losing a lot of time. We don't have any close fights besides P3, 2, and 4.
Oh!
Well,
Kian goes into the pits!
Alpine
And the
damage
Alpine.
going into the pits. He just smacked the wall, and he's gonna get a time penalty. No!
Oh no! Disaster!
New wing and time penalty. Yeah, the left side of his wing is completely gone.
Does he get a new front wing though? He does!
Yeah, he does.
Septic is going
Still
to
comes
be
out ahead of the
absolutely
Red Bull.
livid. The second race running where he finishes behind a Kick Sauber, he is going to be livid. Kian, even though he pitted, still comes out ahead of Eric. Oh, Cal goes into the pits. Septic gets the win, gets the lead. He might just win the race here.
Yeah,
Kian.
that's GG's. That is GG's. Here comes the Ferrari. He has to push while he has those warmer tires.
But I don't think it's enough. I think it's already too late.
Wait, did Ferrari just pit Kian?
Yes,
Yeah,
Kian
so his
did.
tires are going to be warmer, and then Cal's tires are going to be a little bit colder. So he has to
Yes.
do an immense push this lap.
That is true, but on those mediums, he's able to push every single lap. Kian on those softs will have to babysit them just a little bit. Septic, if he does not mess up, he will win the race. But Cal is gaining on him.
Those soft tires are going to be gone in 4 laps.
And then Ami Nebula in the Alpine. Yes, he has a 10-second time penalty, but he does have a 25-second gap between him and the McLaren. So P5 is really secure. Yes, those softs on the Ferrari are already screaming. He was once gaining on the kick salver, but is now just losing time. Cal sets a purple sector 2. He is on a mission. Septic is behind. Septic is getting some dirty air from the back marker ahead of him. Question is, does he get in front of him to spare his tires, or is he actually going to stay behind him to get DRS? He stays behind to get DRS, but he only does it for the one DRS zone. He doesn't stay behind for the main one. That might... Whoa! Septic! His rear stepped out on him.
Hope and ink. Where's Hope a ghost? Oh, he's a back marker.
Yep.
My
Cal
bad.
is gaining on Septic, but he's going to have to gain over about 1.5 seconds each lap. Five laps remain in this Spanish Grand Prix. 5 laps. He needs to get on it. Kian is starting to... Kian is about equaling the same time gap between himself and Uncle Eric. Hold on! What's going on? Wait! Eric is under threat of the Alpine!
What?
The Alpine is going down the inside of Eric!
Whoa!
Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo! Eric loses a position to the Alpine. The Alpine does have a 10-second time penalty, but he's not wanting to finish P5 on track. He's wanting to finish higher. Is Nebula close enough for DRS? He is! He is close enough to the back marker for DRS. If Nebula is smart about this, he would just stay behind that back marker to use as a way to get DRS as protection. And he's doing just that. And he's creating a gap between himself and the Ferrari. But I don't believe he's going to be able to ink out a 10-second gap between him and the Ferrari.
DRS. That's wild.
Back ahead, Cal is starting to lose momentum, not gaining as much as he once was on Septic. Nebula now without DRS. Lets the V-Carb re-overtake him. If Cal is able to gain a little bit more time on the Red Bull and get DRS, that will be really his last chance to make a move on Septic. But at this point, I believe Septic has it in the bag. It is all down to Septic. Remember, ladies and gentlemen, it was just about the same condition last race. He was in for the win, but made an unfortunate mistake, losing it. So if you have money on Cal, I wouldn't give up hope just yet.
I wouldn't give up once hope. That was a bad one. My bad.
Both Nebula and the lapped V-Carb have gapped Uncle Eric in the Ferrari. They are no longer under threat. Here comes Septic around the final corner to start the final lap. I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen, if I'm just being quiet. I just want to enjoy this victory lap for the Haas driver.
What an incredible drive from the Haas.
Incredible. Doing a two-stop. A two-stop that didn't even seem like he would do it. Weaving already, getting the celebrations in.
Oh, he knows it. He knows
He
it.
knows it. He feels it. He tastes the champagne. Septic going around the penultimate corner, celebrating, tears running down his face, going around the final corner. Weave, you glorious driver, wins the Spanish Grand Prix.
Cal finishes second.
Cal finishes second.
What an incredible drive for those two drivers. Instant as Cal hits the back of Septic after the race collision. Here comes Kian.
Kian finishing, rounding out the podium. And here comes Nebula. If it wasn't for that 10-second time penalty, was just a glorious race for him as well in the Alpine. And Prey started P2 in the race. Unfortunately had a bad result, finishing in P6.
It's okay, we all have those days. Just have to forget it and keep moving forward. Coming down to the
And
final
here
corner.
he comes to cross the line.
Get in there, bud. Yabba-dabba-doo.
Woo! Amazing race, ladies
Great
and gentlemen.
Chris. Avenger.
There, ladies and gentlemen, there are definitely going to be penalties at the end of this race, but soak it in, Septic. You are a Grand Prix winner!
Let's go,
Woo!
American.
And not only that, Uncle Eric is now your new championship leader.
Wow. This tier's turned out to be quite fun.
Quite fun
Fastest lap of
indeed.
the race from Cal. A 1:15.7. That is a quick man.
Wow, that is very unfortunate. Not a single person got cleanest driver.
Wait, what?
Not a single person got cleanest
Was there no
driver.
cleanest driver award?
No, none.
I've never seen that.
Wow, insane race, ladies and gentlemen. Good race from Cal. Got so close to the victory, but was just a little too far. Now,
So it looks like the undercut really paid off for Septic.
yes. Now
That might
let's
have been McLaren.
now let's head over to tier 2 and get their
Yes. I will meet you there.
Septic.
I'm here.
You are. Oh, he's not even here. He's not even
Yes,
here.
I am.
Oh, where's
You
Septic?
too.
Oh yeah, he's right there. Septic, you are a Grand Prix winner. How do you feel?
Tired.
Oh man, after that mistake on the final lap in Singapore, how does this race win feel?
It feels so amazing. I knew Cal was gonna have to pit. Those mediums were not gonna last him. Or hards, either one.
What was your tire wear at?
At the end?
All those mediums before you pit.
Oh, they're at like 30%, but I knew I had to pit soon, because otherwise I would be out of the window for hards.
Oh wow. Incredible race from everyone.
Oh yeah, that was very
Sonic.
fun to watch.
Wow. You impressed all of us. Going for a one stop and getting all the way to P4 on track. Any words, Stonic?
You there?
I can hear
I think
myself
he died.
through
I'm
his mic.
pissed.
Oh.
I'm fucking pissed.
That 10-second time penalty, yes.
Dude, okay. I don't say this about a lot of penalties, but I feel like I don't deserve the 10-second penalty. One, I was 2 miles an hour over the speed limit. And two, the turn in before the pit entry, I caught a draft of dirty wind and my car went into the wall.
Yes, both.
Is that how you got wing damage?
Yeah, that's how I got wing damage. I went into the end of the pit wall.
I want to know
Unlucky,
what happened to
man.
Williams.
I somehow survived, but I'm still pissed. Because I was doing good. Just started falling apart at the seams.
Kira, you're good friends with Eric. Can you give him this message? How does it feel to be the new Drivers' Championship leader?
Well, Eric
Eric told me before I enter here that he's kind of pissed because he got some, I think, was racing bulls that hit him. Actually, all race was trying to get a 2-3, P2, P3. We got that on mine, but he got in some incident. And yeah, but I think it was a good race. We got a pretty damn good rhythm. Uh, I want to congratulate P1 and P2, especially P2 because that guy pit and put medium and put, I think that was 12 seconds on me. I took the foot a little, but I was amazed on how quick that car was. I couldn't get any chance of battle for P2. I give up on 2 laps because he put 3 seconds on me. I say, well, some P3 is good, and that 10 seconds penalty for my friend for opening saved me too because I'm pretty sure he will pass me, but it is great. More points for Ferrari. Vamos que vamos.
Yep. With the double DNF of Williams, Ferrari extends their gap in the championship by, let's see, 27 points.
I love that too. Yeah. What can I say?
Oh,
But
man.
amazing race, y'all. I think it was a great race, pretty much.
Amazing race, yes. And now, before I let you all go, how do you feel about Australia? It is our next race coming up. And not only that,
Oh, we're
I'm
doing
going to
Australia?
DNF. I'm going to
I'm
DNF
so
100%.
down. Oh,
I think
Australia's one of my favorite
Well,
tracks.
But at the
I
same
love
time,
you, but damn.
I won't be able to make it to next week. So,
Yeah, I'm kind of
I
feeling
hope
that one as well.
I hope it rains.
the
Please be
only
wet
rain race was
I like
Singapore.
it. Please, I want a wet race. Wet race, Jesus.
A wet waste. I want wet waste.
Yes, sir.
I want wet waste. Can we do wet waste,
Wet
please? Please. Fortnite wet waste, please.
Jeez. Okay, and as tradition, we will end the stream with some final words from everyone remaining in the call. Kira, any final words?
Well, thanks to y'all, and vamos que vamos. É Brasil, porra.
Max, any final words?
What was that first lap? What is the hatch doing? Wow, my arm was hurting was pushing so hard to the limits.
Hope, any last words?
Just Mercedes, man. We got to do better. Low points and no points finish. We got to do better in Australia. Tried some things. Definitely did not work out, but we're gonna see how it is in Australia. We're gonna see.
All right. And Septic, our race winner, any final words?
Yeah, I am sorry to angry at the
Fuck
beginning of the
you!
race.
Yeah.
Ladies and
I'm
gentlemen,
sorry to
sorry
angry
for
at the
the
beginning of the race.
apologies for the language.
I spun in front of him at the very beginning of the race and almost it might have put him in the wall.
Was that you? That was you.
That was me. I had a great start, but I put the overtake on too early. And I wish Ferrari in real life could race like Kira.
Oh boy.
Damn, me too.
And finally,
Kira, you should be the new.
and finally, Septic. Any final words that are family friendly?
You literally just asked like, the fuck you mean and finally.
Oh, sorry, Sonic.
Fucking asshole.
Apologies for the language,
That's a
ladies and
fine.
gentlemen.
That's a fine.
That's a fine.
Just
Thank
Yes, you're fine.
That's a
no.
10-point deduction from the
30,000.
championship. I'm just kidding.
Oh, well, it's fine. I'm not high in points anyway. It's not
I
like
mean,
it'll.
do you even have 10 points in the championship?
I probably don't.
Probably after this
You
race.
have
Shots
exactly
fired.
10. You have
Shots
exactly 10.
fired.
Well, also, I wasn't able to first race, and I won't be able to make it next week.
Ooh. Oh boy. Well, again, ladies and gentlemen, apologies for the language, and tune in next week for round 5, the second half of this season at Australia, Melbourne Park, ladies and gentlemen. Albert Park, sorry. We love racing!
Alberto Park, the Mexicans took it over.